Hey, I don't know if anyone else can hear me, but I'm back on. I had to charge my phone. I didn't realize I was on 3% instead of 30. So that's that. Feels like the week is dragging, right? All right. Hopefully we're good and we're on. Yeah, I sure thought it said I had 30%. And then when you came in and said, hey, it went dead. I was like, oh, I must have 3% instead of 30. It's probably my glasses. Okay, so one question is for love and the other for money, or is it one for the and then the second one is a different question? And thank you, by the way. Your phone was dying, yeah. Yeah. Are you still with me, love? I want to clarify. How are you doing your questions? Is one for love and then one for money, or is it one for love and money general, and then a second question a different, like a totally different question? Oh, there you go. You said yes, love. Okay, so two different. Okay. I got something for you too for that second one. We gonna have a lot of fun with that. Good old reading here for Chantel, please read. Good old reading here for Chantel, please read. Thank you. Accurate messages only. Can I get a general love read for Chantel? Person that she'll meet, what they look like, personality of the characteristics of someone in love for Chantel. Person that Chantel will meet in love, what do they look like? Are you saying like the person, the one? You might want to be a little bit more specific because you can meet a few people in love, but it doesn't mean everybody is the one. So I'm assuming you're talking about like the one for you kind of thing. The one I'll marry. Could marry more than one too. But we'll just say, you know, who's the person that Chantel will marry in love? Who's the person that Chantel will marry in love? What they look like, their personality, any other characteristics and details that we need to know. Generally, very accurate messages only. Put it all out on the table for Chantel. Good accurate reading for Chantel, please, Spirit, thank you. Good accurate reading here for Chantel, please, Spirit, thank you. Who's the person that she'll marry? What would they look like? Personality, other characteristics. First thing I'm getting is that they can have like a very like strong like face structure. Like broad shoulders, strong face structure. I also feel like they could be like a late bloomer. So it's like they might not have a beard or they're gonna be late grown in their wait, I said that wrong. It could be like they just got their beard or they're gonna be late getting it kind of thing. I also feel like they'll put you on to like certain stuff. So it's like if you never tried real Mexican food or certain things like that, it's like they'll put you on to certain things. I feel like they wear their emotions on their sleeves, definitely with the Nine of Swords and the King of Cups. We have now is not the right time, so I don't feel like you met this person already. They could be like anemic. I feel like they could have like big features. I'm in again like big eyes. They could love like the medieval times. They could be very like old school, medieval kind of vibe. Yeah, anemic. That's that where you like you're really cold all the time. I feel like they're gonna be like stubborn in parenting. I don't feel like they have kids already, but like when they do have kids, I feel like they'll be like a stubborn, strict father kind of thing. I feel like they'll be like 13 years older than you. Number 13 be significant. I want to clarify that. Knight of Pentacles, four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like it probably could be like an age difference, like a big age difference. I don't feel like they've been married before, but they could have like been with someone and kind of like helped raise up that other person's child kind of thing. It says work through your fears, New Moon Scorpio. Expect powerful change. It says don't let your pride get in your way. New Moon Leo. So it could be like they don't check out off every single one of your boxes, but maybe they check off majority of it. And it's saying to kind of like don't let that like discourage you kind of thing. The answers you need are coming for Woman in Gemini. So even if this person doesn't come in soon, I think you'll get more clarity on this person and probably when they will. This is new romantic cycle begins. New Moon in Libra, a new start is coming. New Moon, you're very close to achieving your goal. Yeah, so I'll probably get a time frame if I can. Um, so they sound like Earth sign. I was getting more water, but could be wrong. It's getting more like Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Mainly like Cancer. Um, but it don't have to be. Sometimes zodiac signs show up funny, and then we got a whole birth chart, so it could be like you never know if it's the sun sign coming out, the moon sign, rising, and stuff like that. So it could be like maybe he does have Earth, but maybe it's not his sun sign, or But I'm getting more like water for like their zodiac. It's giving like Cancer. Yeah, I feel like they have a really bright, big smile. I definitely feel like they could be like psychic and intuitive, but it might be more so in a way they predict a lot of things that's gonna happen in the world kind of thing. It's like the Simpsons. Yeah, nice big smile. I feel like they could drink out of one of those. Dang, I forgot what it's called. I think it's a jiggy something. Those little silver things you can drink out of. They might like use that. Like I'm getting really like old school, and they could always like picture. They might want to be an actress. even if they don't fulfill that dream, it's like they could always be like acting or always like visualizing themselves in something kind of thing. I definitely feel like they could eat a lot, but they might not gain a lot. It's one of those lucky ones where it's like they got good metabolism. They can eat all they want and not really gain much. You guys could do a lot of yoga together as well. I also feel like they could like to save their hair. They could be very superstitious. It's like they don't want to throw their hair away because they scared somebody might do something with it. And then also they're like, I don't know, maybe curious about it themselves as well. So it could be like a lot of things that are probably like different to you or weird or out of the norm or whatever you want to call it, rare. I don't know what to call it, but I feel like y'all probably like tie each other's like hair up at night. He gets shore together. You get put his do rag on, kind of thing. I don't know if he's gonna have wave or dreads or what. Her waves. I don't know. I also feel like he got a million different talents. So not only can he act, he might know how to be able to work on a railroad, make like a railroad track, and like different other like talents here. Fix water, all kind of stuff. So you don't let such people here. Dang, not even your own husband. Dang. Yeah, I know hero holds energy, but yeah, free will. I'm like, dang, not even your own husband. I mean, energy is good. You marry him. I don't know. Anyways, um, I feel like y'all would get married like within 2 years. I don't think it would be a long time before y'all get married. Yeah, it could be like 2 years, 7 months, something like that. I feel like sometimes he could be like annoying or embarrassing because it's like he could play a lot and tell certain stories of like how something happened, but it's not really like what really happened. It's like, oh no, I'm just playing that. That's let me tell the real story, and it's like, oh my gosh, so embarrassing. Ooh. He could snore a lot and burp a lot. I think they definitely read books as well. So it could be like they're a mix of like really loving but then annoying. But then it's like intelligent, a lot of talents kind of thing, family oriented, you know? So it's kind of like they're a mixture. He might like be able to teach children how to swim. I think he's the type of person that like even if he's seeing like kids he didn't know, like he's riding down the street and he's seeing just kids like another kid bullying another kid, it's like he'll be like step in. Like he wouldn't pass up anything that he felt like was wrong, like whether it was a homeless person or kids fighting, somebody getting bullied, or even if they didn't know those people from a can of paint. It's like they could have a really big heart. They could like help with a lot of fundraisers and Girls Got Cookies, and I think they're very loving for the most part. Five of Swords, Eight of Cups, Ten of Cups, all in reverse. I'm getting more like a son to clarify, but that doesn't mean you probably want in the future have a girl. I don't know if it's like you'll give labor to your son, but maybe like the girl is through like, you know, a kid on his side, or it could be like adoption. I don't know, because I'm getting like a son. I don't know if there's more than one boy. Let me see. No, I just think it will be one. The Empress in reverse. Nine of Wands, yeah. And it could maybe be to do with maybe he's older. I don't know. That could definitely play a part. Seven of Cups in reverse and High Priestesses. I don't feel like it would be anything wrong with, like, I don't think you will have any fertility issues or anything. So, if anything, it might be like on his end. So, basically, you know how women can have fertility issues and stuff like that, and you could have like a high possibility of pregnancy or miscarriage, or you can't have children, or any of those complications. I don't really think you will have anything like that. I just think that maybe with him, maybe his sperm count is low, maybe it's something else where it's kind of like hard for him on his end to produce children. So it could be complicated with him. So the two of you together, you might, be able to pop out one, but it might be hard to do maybe another one or a few more. So it could be like, because I'm seeing like a son, and then it could be like maybe you adopt a daughter. So again, I'm seeing like complications with him with, you know, children, not necessarily you, because I don't really get that you'll be having any type of fertility issues. Is what I'm saying. But again, I'm not a doctor, so I'm just a tarot reader. So you can, you know, you'll have to go to the doctor for, you know, and then he'll have to check everything with him. You know what I mean? I can only tell you what I'm seeing. I'm not a doctor. Um, but yeah. I also feel like y'all would try to like outdo each other when y'all are like gifting each other or surprising each other for holidays and birthdays and stuff like that. But it's like a playful energy. It's not really like, oh, I'm really trying to, you know, it's just like a, oh, I did this, and it's like, oh, now I got to do this, and like it's just like a fun trying to top each other kind of thing. And I also feel like I think it's your energy if I'm wrong. It could be like he's really close with his family. Maybe you're not so, but it's like you become part of his. Or it could be the other way around. If you're like really close with your family and he's not so much, then it's like he becomes part of your family kind of thing. But I feel like one of you are kind of like not that close with or don't have a lot of family. Yeah, I feel like y'all would be like very like childlike at times. Maybe you'll ride the, you know, your kid's bike. It's like you're helping keep each other healthy. I do feel like it could be you or him or maybe both of y'all that kind of like eats the same thing for the most part. And again, that could be maybe where the keeping things healthy comes from. Like it could be like salmon, spinach, eggs that y'all mostly eat, and then maybe here and there you kind of, you know, eat something else. But it's like really watching your stuff. I just heard the name Sunny, so I don't know if that's like his name, what you'll name the child, or if that already resonates for you. Initial S could be significant as well. I also feel like y'all would be the couple that likes to bring your pets into stores and stuff like that. Like you could be very like, spoiling the people that you love, people and pets that you love. I think his love, like one of his main love languages, are gonna be like words of affirmations. What is the other one? The other main one, because it's usually like two main love languages that pretty much everyone has. I don't think it's the main one. The other main one is physical touch. So I'm not seeing that. I think it's quality time. Yeah, quality time, access services, and then the rest. I feel like at one point you guys might like teach together. Like you both could be like teachers together. You might be able to teach a classroom together. See, there goes Scorpio again. I'm getting a lot of water sign. I think they're a water sign, at least for their sun sign. Yeah, I'm hearing a song. I want you. I need you. What song was that? I'm going crazy. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. What song was that? Yeah, I think it's the Comords. Oh no, song. Yeah, so that's a channel song there. Yeah, I feel like they stay ready so they don't have to get ready. They could be very silly as well. Like they might make their eyes big, make funny faces. They might have like a certain look for people when it's like they mean business. They don't want to play or they're trying to like scare someone kind of thing. Um, it's just like a tactic so things don't go further because they really don't like confrontation or they really don't want things to like ruin anything that they got going on. I also feel like they're going to be like happily married and like teasing their other friends if they're not, kind of. Yeah, I feel like y'all will have the same religion, definitely. I also feel like they're gonna handle all like the hard stuff. They're gonna handle the bills. They're gonna handle the whatever's wrong. They're gonna, if you have to return something, they're gonna go and do it. Like they gonna handle like majority of the things. I feel like. You let me know if you feel like I'm missing out on any characteristics. Let me know. I know I haven't really touched on race because I'm still trying to figure that out. Um, but if there's anything else that you feel like I didn't touch on, please let me know what other clarity that you possibly need. If so, I've still got a few more cards that I'm pulling on too. Yeah, they'll definitely be the type to buy your pads and everything that's needed. I feel like they could have played like a lot of sports in high school. They probably played tennis too, something you probably wouldn't think they have played. There goes the teacher card again. I got it in index and I got it in oracle card as well. I feel like you both will teach each other fashion as well, like your fashion styles that you learned about and his. They're definitely going to be the man at the head of the household. Again, like I said, handling all the hard stuff. It's super intelligent, probably so. They might still have a SoundCloud. Says you'll receive more support soon. There might be an outside message here. He might even want to make his own weed. I think he just generally wants to find different ways to make the world happy as a whole. It's like if people would take a chill pill or do this or do that, like we'll be better off. His favorite color could be yellow. He might like Trey songs. I feel like he wouldn't break many promises. Nobody's perfect, but I feel like, they'll be worth it kind of thing. He could love when you give him massages, but it's like he wants you to be a little rough, like punch him in the back. And you're like, you sure this is okay? Y'all could pray for each other, but I'm hearing like out loud, like you say yours for his, he say yours for you kind of thing. And then, I also feel like he could kill like a spider or something like that with his bare hands. Like he makes sure to protect. He could have like really big feet. He might have to get like his shoes specially ordered or something. I feel like sometimes he might purposely wake you up with some good smelling breakfast or dinner or something like that. It's like, oh, you want to wake up? Start cooking real good. It's like, oh, I know that will get you up. Yeah, he could like poke you a lot. Just really be, playful kind of thing. He could like this could be like his sexual fantasy of you like feeding you a banana. Ooh. Yeah, big hands and feet and all tall and stuff. That's pretty much what I was getting. Did you have anything that you want to like go over as far as characteristics? I really don't know if I can pinpoint the race. Let me see. Usually I get it, but like I don't know. Hey, and Iniket, I'm fine. How are you? It's given like Afro Caribbean. Is what it's kind of like given. Initial A could be significant as well. If I can give you a reference of what I think they look like, dang, what was dang? I don't know his name, but I know exactly his face. What is it? What is it? What is it? The character that played Everybody Hate Chris, the little boy, he could kind of resemble him. I know he looks. I think he look a little better now that he grown up, but he could kind of resemble him a little. That's kind of like the image that popped up in my head. It's so cold. But yeah, I hope that gave clarity. Hope got something out of that. I'm ready for your second question whenever you're ready. We have the Ten of Cups, Five of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Strength card, Four of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Magician, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, the Hangman, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Wands, Seven of Swords, Tower, the Knight of Wands, King of Cups, Judgment, Three of Wands, the Death card, Star card, Chariot, Sun card, Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Do we have any repeating or numbers? Seven, the number seven came out more than once. What else? The number two came out more than once. The number nine definitely came out more than once. Number three, yep. So three, nine, what number two, what number did I say? Seven. Three, nine, two, and seven could be very significant. Good question. I already know a few tricks since I've been doing it myself. And if you're interested, you can even book me to do that for you. If not, we can just proceed with the question. But I'll probably share a little tips of something, that I already know. But we'll see what the cards have to say as well. And I haven't been having no complaints since after that. Because one of the things I was pretty specific about it was to basically always have it, not a day where it's like, oh, I gotta wait till I get paid or something like that. It's like I always got something, you know what I mean? So that was one of the things that I did. And then I also got something for that a lot part as well. Good record here for Chantel. Please, Spirit, thank you. Good record here for Chantel. Please, Spirit, thank you. Make it very, very clear. Accurate messages only. I don't have my. I mean, I have my career deck, but it's not all assembled right. Or my money deck, rather. Good record here for Chantel. It's okay. We can still do it without. How can Chantel manifest a lot of money? How can Chantel manifest a lot of money? How can Chantel manifest a lot of money? That's fair. I mean, I feel like the first few things I'm getting is, yes, it's about the manifesting, but it's also about the, you know, maintaining what you already have and then receiving as well. So the first thing is kind of like, you know, not being maybe so generous with your money, or it could be more so like people owe you, or um, things like that. Just again, not being so generous or letting things slide, or, you know, not so, maybe canceling a few memberships you don't even use, that kind of thing. Like really budgeting, saving, and maintaining is like one of the main focuses. Um, because maybe you've probably already been kind of like attracting some stuff, but it could be like maybe you have more of a problem of keeping it and saving it rather than it coming in. Um, the other thing is, and I always say this, um, because I have a different channel that I actually do only manifesting. I always say this, that you have to put yourself in a alignment with it, and you have to get outside more. You know, we all know money ain't just falling out the sky, and it definitely is not falling the roof of our, you know, bedroom. So if we're mainly just in the house all day and all we do is go to work and come home, or we don't even do that, we're just mainly home, it's not much that can come to you. You might get a few rare things and blessings that kind of like come to your door, but you mainly are going to have to go out in order to attract it. So it's more so like, you know, instead of probably grocery shopping online, get in the stores, you know, certain fields, just being outside and being around in nature, basically. And that's with anything, whether it's love, money, whatever. You know, find love in a man or whatever case may be, you got to kind of mainly get outside, you know, because the person might not know about you, and how can they really come to your doorstep, and you know what I mean. So it's mainly about getting out in that nature and stuff like that, because you never know what you'll bump into, what you'll attract, what money you'll find on the ground, anything like that. I remember my latest manifestation I found, well, I didn't find it, it was some people who were working on my house, and I was about to go to work. It was in the morning, and I'm trying to get out the driveway, and he's like waving me down, and I'm like, what do they want? Like, I couldn't think of, because we already talked about like what they were working on and stuff like that. So I was like, what do they want? And it's like, oh, and it was $100. I'm like, oh Lord, right after I did the manifestation kind of thing. So yeah, if I want to went outside, going heading to work, getting pulling out the driveway, I wouldn't have got that. If I was in the house all day and for months and stuff, I probably wouldn't have got that. You know what I mean? So it's like going outside. I'm also hearing you could say affirmations like, you know, I don't work too hard, or um, it could be like, I don't need a job because I make this, or I don't need a job because I always track money. I don't have to work hard, blah, 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 you know, that kind of thing. You could also say things like, um, my heart, my energy are attracting, abundance to me here. Because with the Three of Swords in reverse, it's kind of like the energy I'm picking up on. I don't need a job because I make this much money. And for the a lot of money part, because this is the one I use when I got a lot of money, not just $20 and nothing like that. Is I love when, and you could say whatever amount. You could say $800, 8,000, 4,000, whatever. You could be like, I love how I received as if it already happened. You know, $8,000, or I love when I receive $8,000 every month, or I get paid $15,000 every month from YouTube. You know what I mean? Like actually saying it as if it's real is gonna really get there for you. You can also say things like, my pride and my ego does not get in the way of my success. You could say things like that to like, because sometimes it could be self sabotage or it could be anything that kind of, I don't want to say block it because I hate using the word block, but it could just be like delay or makes you have illusions or anything like that. So you can, and that's kind of like the energy I'm getting with the Page of Wands in reverse. Hey, Vin, Shika, hope all is well. You could say with the Page of Cups, I love when I never, or I love the fact that I never run out of money. You could also visualize you receiving it, however, but keep open mind. I don't want you to just stay limited to like visualizing a check coming in the mail. That's great, but I want you to like be open to other things too, like somebody just sending you money on Cash App, or you just finding money on the ground, or um, somebody from years ago wants to give you a refund, or anything. Because remember, that money comes in all different shapes, forms, sizes, and from many ways. You don't always have to be a job. It could be something from a judge. It could be, again, finding money. It could be a survey. It could be a friend gifting you some money out of nowhere. um, it could be something from charity. It could be something from a church. It could be, it's a whole lot of ways. So keeping an open mind as well. I don't know. Something could be significant. I don't know if that has to do anything with money, but something could be significant about a fish tank. I don't know if that's something somebody's gifting you. Hope that didn't ruin a surprise. But you could also like rub money on your chest as well as you're like meditating and visualizing. These are paid readings only. If anyone is interested, that information will be in the description box. Thank you. A fish tank. I don't know if that necessarily has to do anything with like the money. It could just be like a gift that someone could be giving you. Um, it could be also like, I like when people give me $20 bills, or it don't have to be 20. It could be more than that if you want to say. It could just be like, I like when people give me $20 bills. That makes it real for you, especially if that kind of never really like happened for real in your life. Automatically, your brain is like tricking your brain. It's kind of like tricking the universe too. And it's like, wait, what? When did that happen? So now it got to hurt and catch up and catch on. Like, wait a minute, because that didn't happen. Let's make it happen. You know what I mean? I'm also hearing claim your money as well. It might already be some money for you that you're not claiming, whether it's a raise at a job, a bonus at a job, something else at a job, a discount that you haven't used yet. And it's like, hey, that's money for you to be using, you know what I mean? Hurry up for, the deadline, you know? So again, just be open minded about money because it don't always have to be like what's coming in the future. It could be already what came to you, and it could also be about maintaining that. Ooh, I like this one too. This also could be like being a little bit more demanding in your life as well. Like, say for instance, you got a certain business. This could be like raising your prices. This also could be, and I know I've seen some other tarot readers and people do this. I'm not really gonna say who, um, but whenever she go live, she kind of tell like her people like, I need this certain amount to get my grandbabies this. I need this certain amount to do this. I need this certain amount to do, to reach this goal. You know, at first I saw a little something wrong with it, but then I was like, it might not be nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? So again, it's not always about just like manifesting in the future and stuff like that. It could also be something what you can change, what you could do in your current state. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And her subscribers, mainly her moderators, what you call them, would actually help her reach that goal because she spoke up and more people know. It's also a saying, dang, I forgot who said it. They said basically if you let more and more people know about something, you might be able to reach something faster. Of course, people you trust, but say for instance you're trying to manifest a car, or you're trying to get a car, but like you don't have that much information kind of thing. But then you're telling this person, like, oh, I'm trying to get a car. You're telling that person. When that person comes up and sees like a car for a really good deal, guess who they're gonna think of? You, and they're gonna contact you. Like, oh, I see this. Oh, this is only 500. Or all you gotta do is a $500 down payment. You know what I mean? So it also helps to like kind of get your word around. Not only putting yourself outside in nature more to attract, but also getting your word around to the trusted. I'm also hearing to go to like high vibrational places as well could help you attract abundance. So that's interesting. I like that. Maybe go to the mountains or a place where it's not like a lot of people, or again, the energy is just really high. Get rid of anybody that could be blocking your finances or like using up your money or anything like that, using up your energy, anything like that. I'm here to let go of control. Clean out your purse as well. That allow more, abundance. If your purse got a whole bunch of old receipts and this in there, that in there, just all kind of stuff. It's messy. You can barely find anything when you go in it. Clean it out. That'll definitely, attract a more abundance, definitely. Because then money feels like it has the space to even, get in your wallet. Money is energy too. It got to know that you like it and love it, and you have room for it. You're ready for it. Like it has to know that, just like a person. This could also be for like your room and your home as well. Not saying it's dirty, no offense, but you might want to get more organized, maybe stage it, things like that. We all know once you have things organized and stuff, it lifts your mood, already. So that's that. You don't necessarily always have to be in a high vibration or go to high vibrational places to attract money, but it does help more. You know what I mean? Like it does improve it more. I'm hearing to also like purchase like good quality things, kind of thing. Once you're more like focused and all stuff on and stuff on like the things that you normally regularly get or more so want to get in the future, you know what I mean? And that kind of like manifests it for you. It's kind of like a, I don't want to say fake it till you make it, but it could be more so like a shop like you already are in that position. Like I used to always, I still kind of do shop like I'm rich sometimes. And I just have the attitude of I already know more money is coming to me and coming back to me kind of thing. Of course, I don't like go all out real crazy, but you know what I mean? It's like you already have that knowing that some way, somehow, like it's going to come back to you regardless. And it is like, just think about it. Again, money is energy, it's constantly being made, it's enough for everyone. It's not like you're going to get your last paycheck and then never get money ever again in life. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna eventually, no matter when, it's gonna come back to you. And you just gotta have that positive attitude, that faith, that knowing, that confidence, and all that to, know that. Because some people, they be like holding on real tight, or they be like scared, or they be like, no, it's gonna always come back to you. Like it's at the end of the day, you are more real than money. So you are the one who, how can I say this? Make the money, don't let it make you. I think that's the perfect way to say it. Make the money. Don't let it make you, okay? You attract the money, really. You're not really like chasing it. Because again, you're realer than money is paper, right? But it does have a certain frequency. And we're really the ones who gave money frequency. We just got to remember and tap back into that frequency, that frequency kind of thing. That's all it is, really. Yeah. Get out of the sad, mopey energy because all that's doing is pushing it back for you. You know what I mean? Again, money got to know you like it, love it, you're trusting, you have faith, you believe, Can't be in the Five of Cups sad. Gotta have hope. And you can't fight with it when it comes to you. Because again, it could be coming in the disguise. It might not always come exactly how you want it. Like say for example, you wanted to come in a check. But what if it didn't come in a check? What if a friend sent it to you? Would you be like, oh no, I'm gonna reject it because I wanted to come in a check? I wouldn't. If it's $1 million, I don't care if it came from a friend, from a check, from whatever. Of course, if it's legal and not dirty money, and it's not gonna do anything like that. Otherwise, I'm gonna take it. You know what I mean? So it's like once a dude come to you, don't complain, don't push it away, don't do any of that. Don't reject it. Money, you are my knight in shining armor. Like you got to get real unique with the affirmations. You got to get real creative. You got to get real, like real. Because again, it has to sound real in order to actually appear. And then you might have to learn some detachment. You don't necessarily have to detach all the time, but it does work better. I remember when I manifested my free phone. I actually was on live when I did it on here like a couple years ago. I was on live and I was like doing some type of spiritual live thing. And then by the end of it, I was like, let's manifest together. I had wrote on a bay leaf. I put my name. I put like a smiley face. I put free phone, and and then I put it in a jar. A month later, got my free phone. I probably would have got it sooner, but I really wasn't going outside, and that's what I keep telling y'all about the go outside in nature. As soon as I went out, after that month, I had seen the stand for that. But I was already going somewhere else. I was like, let me hurry up and go here so I can go, get the free phone. And I got my free phone. Um, But see, what I did was when I did put it on a bay leaf and put it in a jar and stuff like that, after that, I continued to go live. I forgot all about it. And that's what I mean by detachment. Now, some stuff you might not necessarily, it might not be that easy. And it doesn't mean that if you don't detach or anything like that, that it won't come. It's just to say that it works better. Just like when you're a high vibration, it works better. Just like when you have more confidence and stuff like that, it works better, you know? Maybe you could speak to the moon while you're saying your affirmations or something, or the sun, whichever you prefer, or both. Who knows? Or maybe speak into water, go by a pond. This could also be like, if you want to, don't have to, because I know not everybody is well with their, it depends on how your relationship is with your family. You can also manifest for your family as well, because that's basically manifesting for you if you're, close with your family. If not, scratch that. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, which is weird, sometimes it's easier to like manifest for others. But again, if you're not that well with your family and they don't share and all that other stuff, then don't do that part. Yep, definitely. You get what you buy if you know it. Yeah. Need a good quality. Cause if it ain't a good quality, you're just gonna be back spending more money anyway. So you might as well go ahead and get a good quality, so you're actually saving. But really speak life into like your life and your abundance. I got the magic trick. I'm very successful. I'm a magnet for all money. I am very well off. My family is very well off. You gotta speak like you're basically rich, pretty much. Maybe look at a few rich people. How do they really like speak when it comes to terms of like finances? You know what I mean? Because sometimes it can be really hard when you grew up a certain way or you grew up poor class or middle class. It's kind of hard to really like put yourself in that position because you really don't know what if you don't know what it feel like. So sometimes some of this stuff takes time because you gotta kind of unlearn the way you learned because it's basically not the right way. You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta just like healing from toxic relationships and stuff like that. You gotta kind of unlearn that toxicity in order to get to a more healthier state. Same thing with money. You gotta unlearn your certain beliefs about money sometimes before you can get to a certain state. So it's like you might be thinking, and no offense, because I'm came from a poor family and I'm still not real rich, but I'm definitely better now. But it was a little hard to think that I could make money easily or I can attract it easily or this could go on, that could go on. You know what I mean? I had to like fight those certain beliefs. I had to fight those certain patterns and actions and cycles I was doing. Like I had to like fight through all that to realize like, oh, this manifesting is easy as hell. And it can be very easy. I can go pick some flowers and still be making money. Like I don't have to like do all this extra crazy stuff. Hey, and street complex, never say that. That's rule number one. Never speak negative if you don't want negative. See, that's crazy. And it says it's time to release negativity. Chantel says full moon in Scorpio. See, I was just Teddy speaking on that when I flipped the card around. It says it's time to release negativity. Exactly. It's also about your beliefs as well. You know. Like if you've been in a certain belief for like many, many years, one affirmation, 9 times out of 10, is not just going to change your life overnight off of one affirmation. You know what I mean? Like it might take some time for some stuff. And again, don't get discouraged because you probably already manifested some stuff and you'll manifest more. But to really get like a pro and an expert and like really big, it might be some things that you gotta kind of, unlearn. Look at that. It says you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. Ooh. Don't compare yourself to anyone either. Like you can find some people who inspire you and stuff like that and get some ideas, but just don't make it a comparison. Yeah, you said law of something. They got law of assumption, law of authority, law of attraction, law of plenty of different. Maybe even buy you some manifesting books or whatever. Like, go through some coaches, like, because it might be somebody that could teach you one way, but then maybe you learn better from another one. You know what I mean? Like, don't be afraid. And don't be afraid to lean on your own understanding. Like you're powerful enough to not always have to go out and get somebody else's opinion or validation or anything like that. Like I said, we always been manifesting for ourselves, whether we knew it or not, our whole life. It's just about catching on, really. Look at her vibing and meditating at the beach. Ooh, we got hidden money lifestyle. Is this you? Is this you? Ooh, 1111. Ooh, we got herbalism. Herbalism includes the use of herbs and oils within baths, teas, jar magic. Ooh, maybe manifest in the shower or as you're doing yoga. Aromatherapy. Many everyday herbs such as cinnamon hold powerful, energetic, and spiritual power. Various herbs have associations to specific elements, planets, and subsequent deities that attest to their individual purposes. Interesting. And that's crazy because I was thinking about crystals too. So it could be like crystals, herbs, whatever the case may be. Those that are specifically connected to like money could help as well. We all know that a heart chakra and the root chakra are connected to money as well. So root chakra is like, our feet, the bottom area of our body. We can go outside in nature, plant our bare feet on the ground and get grounded. And then our heart chakra is green, our heart, and that as well. So you could say it in the mirror if that helps you believe better, because it's like you're looking at yourself. So for some people that might actually make you believe it better. It really it depends though. Everyone is different. So again, not every method is gonna work for everyone. It's really unique to you once again. So don't be afraid to trial and error. And once you do find certain stuff that works for you, or if you already did find some stuff, keep a track of that, so you know for next time. You don't forget and be like, dang, how the heck did I manifest that $200 that one time, or that $3,000? Because I made that mistake. I got good thing I put plenty of other methods, but I just still can't figure out that one time where I had manifested like $300. I was like, dang, I lost the paper for it. I was like, how the heck did I do that? I cannot remember. I was so mad, but it's all to the good. Like it's plenty of thousands and millions of methods anyway, so it's nothing to really get hung over about. But that was funny. Um, you could be like, money is being sent from heaven for me, like whatever, like really make it yours. Could be like, I outgrown old money, I'm into new money, whatever, like, you know. Money, 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 money. Shoot, you could even keep singing money songs all day at work. Okay. I bet you come into something. And also saying like, say you're trying to move or something like that, and it's like, I need $300 more to move. Even you saying that out loud, it's like, how can I explain it? It's like putting it in your mind. So it's like you're talking to your subconscious. Your subconscious is gonna pick up on that and do whatever it needs to do to get that $300. You know what I mean? We all know we got the conscious mind, subconscious mind, and like different parts of our hearts, different parts of our brains, and stuff like that. You got to make sure you connect to all of it. And having gratitude. Don't forget the gratitude. Being grateful for $2, being grateful for $50, being grateful for 30 cents. You know what I mean? Because some money is better than no money. I know a lot of people complain about what they got or where they work and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong. We're human. But don't forget, you know what I mean? It's better than $0 in your pocket. So be grateful for whatever does come in towards you and whatever you do have, because that's building more and growing more. This is not like a one time thing. This is not like a one night stand. This is like a lifestyle, pretty much. Once you keep getting the hang of it. It says gaining momentum. So you could have already been working on something, and it's in the process of happening. It's gaining momentum. Let it happen. Be a little patient. Keep believing. But yeah, I done plenty on money spells. I done scripting. I done visualizing. I done subliminals. I did pretty much all kind of different versions of methods you could think about. But like I said, keep trying until to the ones that work for you. Because again, for some people, not everything works for them. It might be something else. And that's okay. Whatever gets through to you, because some stuff might not get through to you, because you might not really resonate with it. Or it might be too hard for you to believe. Like for some people, they say like if you're right now, you're only getting like 500 a week or something like that. It might be hard for you initially to believe like I'm now making 5,000 a week. You know what I mean? For some people, they can't really transfer that quick. They can't really, register that quick. They can't really like believe that. So they might have to start small and be like, oh, now I'm making 700 a week, and then it might be possible for them. So it really just depends. And maybe plan out your week or something like, oh, I had the best week ever. This happened, that happened, and basically things you want to manifest and watch it blossom and come true. Look at that. Act like the star, because you are. I want to go back and read this last card, or yeah, read this as the last overall. You are good enough. It says Full Moon in Virgo. Page, I think 78. Which breaks down to number 15 and then breaks down to number 6. So it says, it's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flashy, just quite certain that you are good enough. See, that belief. At the other end of the scale, you also need to be honest and answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card, that could be talking about the gratitude. The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be clear and easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. So this could also be like being more detailed and specific as well, and not like vague and so generalized and stuff like that. It says hard work brings results. So you can work a little hard. You don't have to work too. It's not like burning yourself out or like going crazy with a chicken, with the head cut off. It's not saying that, but a little effort is what it's really saying. It says find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. Additional meanings to this card is worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. What did I just say? Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second guessing yourself. See, once again, raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. Interesting, because it's like what you put out will come back to you. The full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life, your home, and your office. What did I say earlier? To uplift that energy and get more abundant. See, this is just clarifying and some, everything that I was saying, summing everything up. It's time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also time to clear out your energies via salt baths and meditation. What did I just say? Could be showering. I mean, if it's baby, you just don't know. And practice getting more grounded. This is crazy. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. Girl. Yeah. 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 Do it tonight. Manifest something tonight. I'm about to go back and see what you were saying, and I'm going to tell you the cards that I got. Besides tarot and oracles. After this, I don't want to hear no complaints. Because I'm going to feel like you got everything, you know? Manifested something, and that's something to be very proud of and celebrate. Okay, you got the authority. Ooh, you manifested an outfit to wear at a party. Okay, but it was out of what? Standing in business that I was gonna wear that outfit only in nothing exactly, and then be like, and for next time, be like, it's not out of stock. Nothing went wrong. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? It's just a learning tool. That's all. Ooh, I like that. Money sticks to me like honey. Ooh, see, manifesting a house. Period. If you're going to complain about the amount of money you have or a job, counteract. It was something about exactly. And then some. Not even that. Manifest it for it to be better. You know, my days go by fast. It's so easy. I love working here. I get along with everyone. Everyone respects me. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like change it. Manifest change in the environment as well. It don't have to be like you being sick. You know what I mean? Change all of it. But you have the Eight of Pentacles, Three of Swords in reverse, Emperor, Full card, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Cups in reverse, Knight of Pentacles, Judgment, Moon card in reverse, Five of Wands, Five of Cups in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Cups, Page of Cups, King of Swords in reverse, Two of Pentacles, Temperance in reverse, and the Nine of Wands. You have any numbers. Yep, 5 repeated. That talks about change, so that's very, very good. Number 4 as well. And the number 8. So 5, 4, and 8. I don't know if there was any other repeating numbers, but yeah. Oh, online and found it, and your brother bought it for you. Oh, see. Instead of exactly. So keep doing it. See, you already know something, and that's the thing. And next thing you know, you're gonna wake up one day and be a professional and an expert and a true money guru. But it's all about remembering and tapping into that power. Because, like I said, we've been manifesting our whole lives. It just been like people have been programmed, brainwashed. Certain things went on, and like, we kind of, get off track. But ain't nothing to it but to do it. See, yep, we said it's gonna ride Thursday. See, there was all that belief and you set the tone, you set the intentions, and you were specific about the day, and you were like demanding, you weren't like taking no for an answer, you know. That's another thing I forgot to say, because I noticed that too. Um, Especially with my own personal experience, it's like when you really want something, it's gonna manifest for you. Trust me, when you're really focused on something. And I was wondering why certain things weren't like at first like manifesting. I was like, why not? And I had to realize that deep down I really didn't want it, and that's why it wasn't coming towards me. And I was like, I don't want this for real. You know, I only wanted it because society said you had to have it, kind of thing. But I didn't really want it. So I realized like certain stuff that I really wanted real bad that came to me, and it was small. And I was like, okay, why didn't this one big thing didn't come to me? Because I didn't really want it. That's why. I only wanted it for like a certain look or because other people, society. I didn't really want it truly. You know what I mean? Deep down. That you really wanted that outfit, and that played a big part. You like probably visualized you looking good in it, so it was the visualization and all of it. And then you didn't care who was, you probably wasn't thinking about who was gonna get it, you know what I mean? You just know it was coming to you, okay? Exactly. Law of assumption. But yeah, I don't think any clarity. Hey Shelly. So yeah, have fun. Cause like I say, it's real, it's easy, it's fun. Okay? Yep, sometimes that's the reason. Sometimes it could be like you didn't really want it, or you didn't see the importance of it, or you maybe don't want it now, but you'll want it later, or it could be anything really. But I did notice that sometimes that could be the reason. Yeah. No, love, I am not offering any free readings at this time. The only thing is, I do collective readings from time to time that I do free that you may find as messages. Sorry, that you resonate with. I did do one like a couple of days ago. If you want to check that out, if not, I understand. But yeah, I'm not in a position to do free readings at this time. I'm not sure when I'll be back up to do them, but yeah. I mean, I think I do make like my prices a little affordable, but I understand if it's like you're in a different country or something like that, and you probably can't really. But yeah, it does seem like this week is dragging. We're only on Wednesday. But yeah, that was fun. I like those are some good readings, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy manifesting. You thought it was in about an hour. It's 11:29 for me right now, so I don't know what time it is for you, but yeah. Last weekend I thought it was the weekend, but it was only like Thursday or something like that. I'm like, oh man, what is going on? I knew I was gonna have fun with that. Cause who don't like money? Like we all like it. Cause I mean we need it. I mean, it makes things a little bit more easier in this type of world. I mean, if they come out one day and be like, okay, everyone, we don't need money anymore to get things, then we'll be good. But no, we need it. So And trust me, I'll probably be doing some free readings right now, but I need the money. You know what I mean? Ooh, extra bills come along. You know what I mean? So we need it. Gotta manifest more. So the next thing will be me manifesting to get monetized. Be the next thing. So I already got the watch hours on both of my channels. I don't have it on my third one, but I got enough. No, wait, I got enough subscribers. I need a little bit more watch time, so it's the other way around. And then I'll be there. But I haven't really like tried to manifest like $1 billion anything like that. I haven't tried to go like extremely big. But I have gone in the thousands, so I haven't tried every method. I told you I haven't tried every method. For different things though. It wasn't always just money. It would be like again that free phone I wanted. One time it was you might find this funny. I kind of laugh at it now, but um it was like one of my apartments I lived in. It was a really cute bath rug that I got, and it was like it's very dear and special to me. Like I'm probably gonna use it anywhere I move. It was one low down apartments to where a neighbor stole it, and I was pissed. I was heated because I had to do laundry out in the hallway. I didn't have a machine in my house, in the apartment or whatever. And that's where I come in and say, when you really want something really bad, it's gonna come. I manifested that motherfucker back. I kid you not. Like a day or two after, um, they have set it back on the washers and stuff like that. And yes, it been with them, and some people are like, "Yeah, I don't want it back after that." Blah, blah. But no, that was very dear and special to me. I sure did wash it and take it back. You know what I mean? I think I know who did it. I'm not really necessarily sure, but yeah, that was crappy. But I really wanted it, and I manifested it back, and yeah. So it was. I didn't always try to go for like money. It would be like other stuff that I would want as well. You know, I script. I wrote it on a piece of paper. Baby, I put every little affirmation or whatever I really could think of, and I put all my energy into it. Okay, I put all my energy and everything into it. Like I said, I really wanted it, wanted it bad. Wanted it bad, badly, 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 badly. That's why I say when you really want something and really desire something badly, it's gonna come to you. Because I was not playing about it. It's very special to me, and I don't play about that rug. For some reason, I'm really attached to it, and I feel like it has to be in my bathroom wherever I go. Every apartment I go to, house, whatever, that has to come with me. And for the fact that I was washing it that day, I dried it. I had just got done with it, and somebody was crazy enough to go in the dryer and get it. I was heated, so I said, you know what? I'm manifesting it back. And again, a couple days later, they bring it back. I was not playing. You said do some. I got a lot of subliminals. I have a couple manifesting videos, but you know. So yeah, when you ain't really playing about something, muster up that energy. You want $5,000? Act like you really really want it. You believe it. It's true. You ain't playing about it. I mean, go in, go in, till you get it. Just how you did that outfit. You see, I feel like me with that rug was the same energy you did with that outfit. We wasn't playing. And I still have that too, that script. It's actually in this drawer right here that I don't know if you can see the flower shaking on it. It's actually in here. I got a whole bunch of papers, so I don't know exactly where it's at, but it's in here. Somewhere in this top drawer. It's still in here. So even if I don't remember what I wrote, I can go back and look at that paper and be like, oh, okay, that's the certain things I said because it's still in there. And I can show you the rug I'm talking about and everything because it's in my closet. Ready for my next place that I move in. I was not playing. You been playing about your mans? It is. Oh, like I couldn't tell you how peeved I was about that. Hey, you could have took one of my bras and I probably wouldn't be that mad, but they took that and I was upset. So it just, I think sometimes it really just depends on what you really want, you know. I remember one time I manifested a really good birthday because I already knew that it's probably was going to be shitty if I didn't do that. I probably should do that again for this birthday, but I don't really have no bad feeling that it would be shitty. But it wouldn't hurt to be like, probably add something on to it. My birthday's on the 11th, so a couple more days, and I still got to figure out what to do with the heck to do with my hair. Who? What? Okay, third party removal. Okay. Okay. Period. Irrelevant. Gonna go ahead and call last call for donations. Last call for donations. But yeah, that was good. And I think another reason why I wasn't playing about the rug is because like I feel like I don't. I kind of feel like I don't know if I would find that ever again any place. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know if I and I don't. I don't know if I will. And even if I would, I don't know if I feel like going back out and re-getting it. You know what I mean? I know I wanted that one. It's already here. Nothing's wrong with it. You know what I mean? You his missus. Okay. You and you only. And you'll be surprised. Some people probably think like I'm crazy because I probably care about that rug more than I care about a car. Maybe because again, it's like it's a million different cars. It's like I don't know. It was just something about the rug that was very special to me. But yeah, go ahead and conclude this live stream. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming in and stopping by. Much love and blessings to you. You know, remember that personal private readings are open by email, phone, text, private live stream, or recorded video. Suggest some video ideas and check out those collective readings. Okay. I'm gonna be on next on. I'm hoping Friday. I'm really hoping Friday. If not, it might be like next Tuesday, Wednesday. I was not playing. Matter of fact, that probably was the number one manifestation that I put my whole energy into. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Even more than when I manifested, thousands and 800 and this kind of amount of money. that was the one I put most energy into, believe it or not. You're welcome. You have a wonderful day. Good night.